Warning. Broken simulation. Broken simulation. With Sam Tripoli.
And welcome to your latest episode of Broken Simulation, the Sports Center for the Apocalypse. I'm Sam Tripoli. Joining me, as always, is my partner in crime, Johnny Woodard. How are you, Johnny?
I'm okay, man.
Am I still saying simulation wrong?
No, I think you.
I still get shit for that. Like I say it
You
wrong.
say it like 1 out of 5.
Simulation. 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 Simulation.
You say simulation sometimes.
Simulation.
Yeah.
Simulation.
Simulation.
Guys, thank you so much for all of your kind words. You know, we're doing the best we can, cranking these out as much as we can. It is a hard show to put together. Johnny's got to go into the guts and just get into it. Just do whatever he can to make me look retarded.
Buddy, if I wanted to make you look retarded, I wouldn't do any editing, okay?
Johnny, what were the biggest hits from last week? What did people enjoy?
The homoerotic dream, I think, is a real popular, where you were the passive bottom for Adam Sandler and you had his baby. Definitely not a power bottom, as you kept trying to insist. You kept trying to push the conversation toward, but I was like the power bottom, right? And she's like, not really. You were for sure just getting it in the ass, like on the bottom.
Well, I'm definitely a hungry.
By the way, we were talking before this on how to avoid being demonetized. Starting with you getting effed in the A, let's say, is not.
As long as we don't say it, Johnny. That's part of the gay lifestyle, dude. You can't judge the gay lifestyle.
That's fair enough. YouTube, you cannot judge.
Yeah, YouTube.
Sam's
If you
gay
demonetize us on the talk of power bottoms, you're homophobic.
Exactly.
We are not homophobic here. Watch me bang Johnny. Johnny, how's your week been?
Yeah, okay. I mean, it's still kind of tense around here. Just it's a little.
Not really.
Yeah, they had that big protest yesterday. It was near my apartment.
Oh, was it
Marched
weird?
down
How
Santa
bad was
Monica.
traffic?
Yeah, it was terrible. It's been terrible for a while now. And the thing is, if you're not really paying attention to the news, you don't know where you're just going to have an entire street shut down. And
Yeah.
you have to. So, yeah, at least it's not violent anymore, though.
Yeah, that's all I
like,
asked for. Yeah. And then the other one is like, do it down by City Hall. That's all I'm saying. Like, why do we got to do it in Hollywood? And then they're marching, dude. And can you go to that Twitter I sent you? Can you go look that up real quick? I sent you a tweet. Listen, man, believe in what you want to believe. Love who you want to love. Stand for who you want to. It's just like, these are like the most 2020 riots I've ever seen in my life. Like, dude, they had like tents available for like snacks for people like marching. Like, I think there was a tent for nap time, so you could nap when you want to go on these marches. It's like the weirdest crime. Like, why? Like, for you to don't live in LA, just know, like, Hollywood is very symbolic of like when everybody hates LA, what they actually hate is Hollywood, right? Hollywood's what you hate. You hate, like I always said, like Hollywood's full of everybody you hated in high school, right? That's who moves here. Like everybody you hated. Like every 7 and 8 moves from their hometown where they are attractive and move to LA and become miserable people. They clog the traffic. They raise the price of cocaine because they're just doing all the bad coke. And it's just ridiculous. Outside of Hollywood, Los Angeles is wonderful. Wouldn't you agree? Like the beaches, downtown's cool.
I love LA. Yeah,
I
like walking in West Hollywood. It's it's kind of it's almost like a college town or something. West Hollywood,
just like college towns of gays.
Yeah, but it doesn't. It's not tall. They're not
it's boys town. That's what they call it.
By it. If you want to have like a city life, you can live downtown and walk around there. Most places, some of it's not safe, but like Santa Monica is one of the coolest places to hang out. Yeah,
Santa Monica.
Although, did you see they're trying to get that police chief down there, that lady, like there's a petition going around with like 60,000 signatures to get her removed for letting those looters kind of run roughshod over Santa Monica the other day.
Really?
Yeah, and she apparently crime in there is not good in Santa. I thought Santa Monica was quite a safe place, but apparently it's not.
Well, we're near the beaches, believe it or not. Like gangbangers like the beach too. I don't know if you've been down to the beach, but
yeah, I have.
a lot of Mexicans swimming in their shirts. Watch this. This is the 2020 protest in a nutshell. Here we go. Look at this. Black Lives Matter t-shirt, in her thong, twerking, and I can't tell if she's got a fake ass, which is by far the most annoying thing in the world. Look at this. What are you doing? Why? The cops are like, are you for or against us? I can't tell. What is this? Thick. Someone tweeted me, thick thighs matter.
What
Look at this. And the gay friend gets away with smack. If you want to grab a girl's ass, just tell her you're gay.
That's that move, yeah, for
Right?
sure.
It's like,
That's
oh
how
my
you do
God,
that.
this is so gross. I'm getting in your junk. It's so ugly. Oh my God, I'm just being gross with you. Look at her. So first of all, her woo-woo is just straight on the cement.
Yeah, that's not sanitary.
That can't be good for your woo-woo,
No,
right?
what happened to coronavirus?
Yeah, if there's any time you're going to get the coronavirus, is when you put your peach on the pavement, right?
Peach on the pavement. Yeah.
Peach on the pavement. Number one way to get coronavirus.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a Rage Against the Machine song. Right? Peach on the pavement, I think.
And then you got, like, anytime you see a black person with blonde hair, there's some...
she's even slapping her vag there. Like,
right there on the peach on the pavement.
but she's like going like what is that Rihanna move?
Oh
she
yeah,
kinda slaps her puss.
yeah, that's how you get. She still thinks someone's gonna throw dollar bills right there. Like the cops are gonna tear gas her with a couple singles.
Got her Vans on. She's got some Vans on.
And it's just like, what are you doing?
I gotta say, I'm kind of into this.
Yeah, it's conflicted, right? Because
Yeah.
like part of you's like, yeah, and part of you's like, what is happening, dude?
Look, she got so into it, like winded, that she had to take her mask off. She takes her mask off like halfway through. She's like, oh, I gotta catch a break.
And she's like, dude, she just acted like she just gave hit the tumble in the gymnastics in the Olympics. You see her like walking off slowly, like she just won gold, like she just saved the world. Like watch her walk off at the end, Johnny. It is hilarious. It's the same walk Bruce Banner would do at the end of the Incredible Hulk series, where he'd be like, "My work here's done." Bum 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 bum, and he would like hitchhike out of town.
Here she is. Okay, here we go.
Right? She's like, "Thank you. My work here's done." Bum bum. And then she smacks her ass because it probably hurts from hitting the pavement so much. That's gotta hurt, dude. You're hitting pavement with your peach.
Yeah, I bet she's got some stones in her vag.
Yeah. Yeah. Now imagine being a guy later on hitting that shit and you're just hitting gravel the whole way in and out.
Oh, here we go. Okay, I see what you're talking about.
I'm offended by all this, even though I did try to find
This is
her
what you're talking
Instagram.
about, right?
He's like, I'm done. She's like, I'm done.
What was this? I don't remember. Was this every episode?
Yeah. He would just,
I don't. So he would walk from town to town and
yeah. And then you'd hitchhike. Back when you could hitchhike.
I thought he was like a scientist or something.
No, he was on the run.
I don't remember.
Dude, that's so great. Can you play that music as she walks off real quick?
Yeah, I'll do that in the edit.
She's like, my work here is done. Cops
Hold
don't
on,
know.
Here it is again. Okay.
Right.
good.
That is
beautiful.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful.
What do
Like,
you-
are you hurting them or helping them when you're doing that? Like, what is your purpose?
Yeah, none of those cops were like, "Oh, this is terrible." You know, like, please.
By the way, cops bang strippers all the time. It's like this weird union that nobody ever talks about. Because they're both at...
Oh, you're right. That's gotta really hurt. She's really pounding it.
Yeah, she's pounding that peach on the pavement, dude.
And look at this. Yeah, and then she's giving her the finger. It's really confusing. Yeah, I agree. If they were like... I don't know what her point is.
Yeah, I don't. What are you doing?
I guess this is her skill, and she heard somebody say you should use your skills to help the cause. So she's using her skills to help the cause.
What are you doing? Oh, why did I have to have daughters? Like, I just think I'm going to have daughters.
Yeah.
I have daughters, and at some point...
That's a sick joke by the Lord, yeah.
Yeah, they just fart on me, my daughters, by the way. Nobody tells you how funny babies farting is. It is.
What's fun? What do you mean? What's
It's
funny?
just so...
The sounds?
Oh, because dude, they're tiny people, and they just rip it. I mean, they
What are
rip
you
it.
feeding your baby? Is that normal?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't
Dude,
know.
ask anybody who has kids. They're still on breast milk. They're only 4 months old. Does it seem like they've been here forever?
Yeah, it does.
It
well,
does.
and they grow up. So, like, I see your Instagram posts, and they're aging so quickly. It's amazing.
Oh, I know. One's got a smoking thing. One already called
Dude,
me
the one
asshole.
the one where they were holding hands the other day, that was the fucking cutest thing I've ever seen.
I don't know how Martha and I had such cute babies. I mean, you're talking about a scumbag and a crazy person.
Yeah, but
negatives
genetics, like
make a
how you look doesn't have anything to do with your person, like your character. You know that.
Yeah, but I mean, like, we're two crazy people. It's two negatives making a positive. But, dude, I'm telling you, man, the first time you hear a baby fart, I mean, it is so big to the point you look around like,
But it sounds like an adult fart.
Oh,
That's the
yeah,
same
it
kinda
just
thing?
rips, dude, rips. And then they laugh. And it's so funny because
Wait, they laugh at their own farts?
sometimes, yeah.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
How does a baby know that a fart's funny? Isn't that amazing?
They just laugh.
That's funny.
Dude, and then they do this dance, do this dance, do this dance, and you're like, oh, someone's got. We call it butt magic. That's when they poop their pants. They got butt magic.
Butt magic.
We call, and I have a song for.
Oh, sugar baby, butt magic. She has it, butt magic.
Right, and that's where they just shit the diaper.
So are you pretty much dead to shit diapers now? Like it's no big deal. Just get it off.
No,
Get
I've
'em-
just gotten good. I just NASCAR that shit, dog.
Well, like
Yeah, just bam! I got the dirty diaper in the the diaper bin.
That smell is bad though, right? It's like
Yeah, it's everyone's like it's the beauty is that my smell is so much worse that I'm grading on a curve.
yeah, but most people aren't that offended by their own smell, right?
I
Like,
mean, but I rip it.
okay. So your smell, even you're offended by your smell.
Well, dude, I told you that's why I got a place with two bathrooms.
What? Wait, because you felt so bad for Martha that you had to have another bathroom, or because you thought it would ruin any kind of sexual feelings she might have for you for the rest of
No,
life?
because I grew up in a one bathroom house.
Uh-huh.
Have I told this story on here before?
No.
I grew up in a one bathroom house, and my dad, before everybody would shower, would literally go and just napalm the bathroom. I mean, just annihilate it. I mean, paint would peel. That's how bad it is. And then I would shower in a shitstorm.
That's so fucking funny.
So-
That's the worst, too. When there's steam combined with shit smell.
Oh, yeah, the worst. And my dad just was unholy, dude. My
Yeah.
dad was unholy. My dad has been unhealthy for about 50 years. By the way, my dad, I want to get back to the kids. My dad, does your dad do this, Johnny? Does he forward you chain letter emails?
No, my dad doesn't do email. No.
My dad forwards me chain letter emails are like, if you don't forward this to 50 people,
Oh,
you're
no.
going to fucking die. You're gonna
That's the
fucking
worst.
die. I'm like, I'm your son. Dude, I have kids now. He's like, then just forward it. Move it quickly. It's like you're my dad. Why are you sending me death mail? Johnny, did I tell you that we have a very attractive pediatrician?
No.
Like, she's a smoke show.
Wow.
And
That's
it's
cool.
And it's so funny because Martha,
Does she hate it?
well, like, she comments on this pediatrician's ass all the time. She's like, God damn, that's a great ass. I didn't see anything.
you're lying your ass off, of course.
Well, you have to. You can't go, yeah, that's great. and then
Wait.
she-
Okay, so do you think this is like, are she testing you? Is she like, wow?
Oh, it's always, everything's a test.
Yeah.
Everything is a test. You're not allowed to enjoy.
I get that during 90 Day Fiance when we're watching it. And I'm like, oh, there's this one woman on there that's got the most amazing ass you've ever seen. It's just stupid.
Yeah.
And her boobs the size of her head, basically. And I have to just kind of like, you know.
When you watch it with your lady.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But your lady's a therapist, right?
Yeah.
Don't you think she knows the different things you're pulling?
Honestly, I do comment on it. But
And does she get mad?
well, what she'll do then is the next time there's a guy on the screen, she'll be like, oh, yeah, check him out.
Well, you know, it's so funny. She could do that anyways. Like,
Yeah.
that's the thing that sucks about watching like football with your chick. They have no problems telling you how cute the guy is, and he's got a great ass.
Yeah.
So yeah, so she's hot. I can't comment. I have to act like I'm disgusted by it, right? That's kind of how I do. Here's the craziest thing that the pediatrician told me. She goes, listen, you guys are going into your 4 months. You know, at 4 months, babies do a 4-month sleep regression because at about 3 months, they start banging out 7 hours. It's a blessing, right? At about 4 months, they regress. They start going back 2-3 hours, waking up, screaming, right? This is hilarious. She goes, it should only last a week. If it lasts anything longer than that, they're just playing mind games on you. I go, what?
What? Yeah, that's...
I go, what do you mean? Like, yeah, they're just playing games with you. I go, my babies at 4 months old are playing Jedi mind tricks on us.
They're
She goes,
fucking with you. The babies
yeah,
are fucking with you.
that's what they do. That's what babies do. They love to F with you.
That's amazing.
Isn't that hilarious?
I've never heard of that.
That's crazy, right? Babies at 4 months old are playing mind games.
So she's saying that, what, they will wake up just to get attention and like
Yeah.
fuck with you? Or that they pretend that they're like asleep.
So-
I don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah, they'll be like, I want to get up, touch me. They'll just be like trying to run you. Babies love running you.
Yeah,
It's hilarious.
would you recommend people, like the average person who's stable, would you recommend them have a kid? Like, are you one of these people like most parents who goes out and says, oh yeah, it's great, it'll change your life?
I'm telling you, dude, it is everything they tell you about being a parent is true.
The good stuff, though. is what
All
you're
of
saying.
it.
Yeah.
Support for Broken Simulation is brought to you by Manscaped, who's the best in men's below-the-belt grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. They obsess over their technology developments to provide you the best tools for your grooming experience.
Okay, listen, man. Manscaped is for the people. Manscaped is for the apocalypse. Okay, we've talked about how Broken Simulation is the sports center for the apocalypse. Well, guess what? Manscaped is your family jewels tool for the apocalypse. That's right, dude. You got to shave down because guess what? When you're running from zombies, you need as little air resistance as possible. Okay? If you got big bush, that's going to be good. Dude, just grabbing air and slowing you down. You got to run. You got to move. Dude, my balls look like cheetahs, okay? That's how good it is. Shave down, clean, fast, dude.
Did you know that the Lawnmower 3.0, which is this insane trimmer, it's like if Apple made a trimmer, basically.
I've always said that. I was
Yeah, it's
talking to
amazing.
my support group, my nuts, because I nipped my nuts one time and I go to support group, and it's all these guys who like have cut their nuts before, grooming their balls,
yeah.
right?
I have.
And we were talking about like this Manscaped. It's like, dude, it's like if Apple, Google, and Pornhub got together and created the perfect ball shaving tool / instrument.
They've also upgraded with the new one, the Manscaped 3.0. It has a 7,000 RPM quiet stroke motor. I love that name,
That's
quiet
too
stroke.
much technology.
7,000 RPM.
7,000, dude. I remember way back in the day when we only had 3,500. Balls, lives matter, okay? My balls surviving the apocalypse is important, okay?
Get 20% off and free shipping with the code BROKENSIM at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com using the code BROKENSIM.
Do you think Do women care about asses? I don't know.
Well, they do because we care about asses, and
No, but
then
like
so
man
therefore
asses,
they
yeah.
care about like last week when we had my friend call in talking about homoerotic dreams. Like women like to act like they like guys being gay because they know guys like two women together, but it's not the same thing.
Well, I do. My girlfriend, I ask her all these questions like, would you rather have a baseball
Johnny,
bat?
do you deal with a?
No, I'm about to tell you something interesting.
I know, but do you do these questions in a lab coat with a chart, writing it down?
I sometimes I'll ask her would you rather have a baseball bat in your vag, or and I'll hold up something in the room like these sunglasses in your butt, stuff like that. I ask her all the time questions like that, and she takes them seriously.
Does she think about it?
Yeah. She says,
Is she allowed to change your mind?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
As long as she changes her mind before actual insertion.
Before she goes final answer.
Yeah, because then it's going in. So then sometimes I'll ask her, would she what? Would you rather watch gay guy porn, or would you rather?
Is your girl's holes like Carrot Top's fucking prop box?
It's like
look like I got candles here.
It's like one of those clown cars, where people just keep coming out. It's the opposite.
You don't even bring bags to the supermarket. You just load up your girl's ass. That's the best,
Yeah,
Johnny.
we do joke about that. Hey, have you seen the remote? Did you stick it in your fucking pussy?
Oh man, that's so funny, Johnny.
But yeah, so I asked her if she would rather, because she's really not into women, which is unfortunate. And I asked her, would you rather watch gay guys fucking or women fucking? She would rather watch gay guys fucking. She told me so.
If you get in a really bad financial place, like really bad, and you need cash, if you will let me watch you have sex one time, I will throw you $2,000. I will throw you $2,000 to watch you drop hammer.
My girlfriend, thankfully, is doing better than I am, so I'm okay.
Does that mean, Johnny, that now she's paying the bills, you got to
She's
do
not
all
paying the bills,
the cooking, cleaning?
No. But what I'm saying is, if it ever got that bad where I didn't have any money, then I would go to her.
Johnny, so
before
you would turn down $2,000, 2,000 American dollars, just so your buddy couldn't watch and hang out. Take notes.
I would turn down 2,000 British pounds sterling. Yeah, which
for me to watch.
Absolutely.
God, man.
Now, do you want a recording, or do you just want to
no
be in the
recording?
room?
I just want to watch.
Just be in the room. Yeah. Oh, by the way, we asked a couple weeks ago if we should curse more or less on the show, and the feedback was unanimous. We should curse more. One guy even said that. Actually, no, we got one guy. One guy commented that he watches the show with his 50-year-old mother, and anytime we get kind of off into the weird stuff, she has to turn it off. But that was the only guy. There was one person that said that. Everybody else was curse more.
Well, dude, I'd like to interview his mom.
Apologies to that guy.
To be honest with you.
And his mother, if she's listening.
I would like it. No, I just want to interview him, not his mom, not him. I want to interview just him. No, I mean, I just want to interview just his mom with him on mute. As he'll sit there and he can't express any thoughts as I just ask her the most ridiculous questions. Can we have a segment where callers call in with their mothers and we ask their mother sexual questions?
That would only if we can get a camera on the sons as we I want the audio of the mother and the camera on the son. Can you imagine? Oh God!
I lost my phone. You ever lose your phone?
Or in the early days when it was a small thing, yeah.
Did you ever lose your phone and find it in your hand? Have you ever done that? I did that the other day.
Wow.
I looked around going, where the fuck is my fucking phone? Where's my phone?
You should know. It's where it always is.
No, dude. I now have to leave my phone off. Martha won't let me have the phone in all the time.
Because you're so distracted and impossible to talk to when you have it, or because she's worried about radio waves?
Yes.
To both.
She's not worried about radio waves. She says I'm on it too much.
Do you agree with that?
Maybe. Maybe not. It's how I make my money. It's how I work.
That's a good excuse, yeah.
I do have to come up with a time that business ends.
Do you think that
I struggle with that?
Do you feel more enriched and feel like you have a better sort of life when you're not obsessed and kind of buried in comments and Twitter and all
For
that
sure. But I'm very nervous that if I stop swimming, I'm going to drown like a shark. You know, it's like,
No, that makes sense. That's
if I
legit.
don't keep spinning the plates,
That's legit. Yeah.
I'm going to like drown. So because when you pick being an independent contractor, you only eat what you kill. So you have to hunt and kill all the time.
Gotta keep your momentum, right?
Yeah, or else you're in trouble. So I'm afraid that if I spend just a moment not developing shit, working on stuff, that I'm just going to drown, you know? And it's just like, thank God I created all this stuff during this thing, or else during this whatever we're going through, the virus that kills people unless you're protesting, right? I mean, apparently it's genetic. Well, how they developed it is that it just won't attack protesters, right? So I just feel so. I do have to work on it 100%. For as much as Martha drives me crazy sometimes, she has done a lot of great things for me.
What do you use screen time on Apple on your phone? Like tells you how long you're on
Yeah,
your
it's
phone?
a lot.
Is it a lot?
Yeah.
Like is a number like a worrying number to you?
Like what's a worrying number?
I don't know, like more than 10 hours a day?
It could get it there, yeah.
Okay.
Over that. Like 13 hours. But it goes down. Johnny, you still haven't been to my place.
I want to go, yeah.
No, you don't.
No, I do.
You should come over.
I would like to. I've been fucking working.
You haven't seen Johnny. I have the world's tallest weed
Yeah, I remember
in
you
my
telling me that.
backyard. I am trying to get in the Guinness Book of Guinness Records.
What so was it there? It had to be there when you moved in, right?
Barely, but it's grown
It's
so
grown,
much.
It's grown like a weed. Would you
Oh,
say?
dude, it is. I'm telling you, it's almost 9 foot tall now. And I'm not even kidding.
You should find out what species it is. Like,
I've had my cousin who's been doing landscaping for 40 years. He's like, I don't know what that is.
Are you worried you got some kind of like alien weed? in your-
I think it's Jack and the Beanstalk shit. I mean, it's so high.
And you're really not. Like, you're cutting everything else but leaving it.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I want to set a record. Believe me, dude.
9 feet tall?
Dude, it's 9 feet
You got to
tall.
send me a picture of it so we can put it in.
I will. I'll
in
do
the
one of
video.
me in front of it. I'm 6 foot. It's so high. And I want
have
to be
you-
in the
you
Guinness
sh-
Book of Guinness Records because, like, that's like for life. Even if someone beats you, you still are somebody who was in the Guinness Book of Guinness Records. And they're the original attention whores. Like, they were reality stars before reality stars.
Have you
Right?
Have you named it?
It's just Jack and the Beanstalk. I'm going to
That's
call it
it.
Jack.
Jack? Okay.
Jack. Can you look up world's tallest
I am
weed?
right now. That's what I'm
What do you think that number is?
I think the problem is going to be what is a weed, technically. You know what I'm saying? Like, what defines a weed?
You got to see this. It's the best. Dude, Johnny, what if I'm like Guinness Book of Guinness Records, Sam Tripoli?
Guinness Book of World Records.
Guinness Book of Guinness. Well,
You've been saying Guinness Book of Guinness Records is what you've been saying. Like every time you did that.
Guinness Book of World Records. What if that, like, dude, like, that's just,
I don't think it's that hard, actually. I think if you pay somebody, you can figure out a way to get that. You just have to pay the guy.
I want one so bad. I just want to get in so badly.
You just got to find something dumb enough that is actually a thing that you can do it.
How about the world's tallest weed? Is that dumb enough?
Yeah.
Look it up. World's
I have right here.
tallest lawn weed.
Lawn might help.
I wonder how much it costs. How much does it cost to get in the Guinness Book of World Records?
Oh, wait, here we go. World record weed, Orangeburg's man's thistle is 3 feet taller than the Guinness mark. Okay, so there is a Guinness mark. This man has an 11-foot, 6-inch thistle. It's the tallest in the world.
All right, you want some, bro? You want some?
You tell me if yours looks like what he's got here. Is that kind of like...
Oh,
yours?
that's super tall. That's a weed?
It says it is, yeah.
All right, respect to you, bro.
It's 11 feet, 6 inches, though. That's only 3 feet taller than yours.
That's not, dude, I think this thing's 9 foot. I got about 2.5 foot to go. You want some?
Orangeburg is that North Carolina? That's where Yeah, that's where I'm from. South
You
Carolina.
want some?
The world's largest thistle may be located in Orangeburg County. An 11-foot 6-inch thistle can be found in the backyard of Rick Streeter on Nice's Highway. He first noticed the thistle 3 months ago. It's been growing like crazy, the Streeter said. I was going to cut it down, then I just watched it grow and said, let's see what happens. A thistle.
So did he ended up getting it? Because he says it's taller than what they said.
A thistle is a
Dude,
weed.
8 foot? I'm taller than that.
Streeter said he researched the current world record for the tallest thistle. His is 42 inches taller than the 8-foot record weed. He says he hasn't done anything to it. It was all from rain and sunshine, and he just let it grow naturally. Streeter said Charles Davis of Clemson, the extension service there, visited him to verify the height of the weed and classify the species. It's a bull thistle. So that's our first move. We got to classify your species.
I will Johnny, hold on.
Would you say, are you prouder of your daughters or of the weed? Would you say?
I am proud of my daughters, but it is a lot closer than it should be.
Oh, it could be this. Mare's tail. Could be that, right?
Or look at that one, London Rocket.
I think that's it, buddy.
Maybe. Johnny's really set on finding out if I'm world fucking champion.
I can't. We'll work on that. Maybe they don't have a record, and then you could just enter it, and you're there.
Yeah,
Pay the guy to come
Johnny,
out.
I would that'd probably be one of the things on my tombstone. World record, Guinness Book of World Records.
Wouldn't it be great if you put that on your comedy bills? Like the flyers for your shows. It's like Punch Drunk Sports Showtime
Guinness Book of World Records
for the tallest mare's tail.
What if I just started the Guinness Book of Guinness Records? And it's just me and everybody who drinks Guinness. That's it.
What's the next thing you want to tell me about?
I want to talk about Black Lives Matter.
No, please don't.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, dude. They want equality. I've got it. It's pretty shitty. They should be asking for better shit. Like white tigers being allowed to go straight to the front of the line at roller coasters, right?
Yeah, that could be reparations, right? Instead of paying money, we could just...
Yeah, you get to the front of the line in amusement parks. Yeah. Blacks get first up. That's my opinion. I'd much rather ask for that. Huh? They get sneak previews of every movie. Yeah. They get free toppings on all their pizza. Oh, God. They get free Plan B. They get all the Plan B they want. They get the front of the line roller coasters. They get free magic shows.
Do you take that if you're the black community? I wonder.
They go, listen, you could have equality,
but you can never march again.
You get to the front of roller coasters, you get free Plan B and free toppings on your pizza for the rest of your life, or you can have equality. Which one do you take? Yeah. Which one do you take?
Yeah, I'd still probably take equality.
Equality, dude, I got it. It sucks. Everybody can make fun of you, right? You have to pay for everything. Like the boat goes down, you get to get off last.
What do you mean?
That's equality.
As a man, yeah. If you're a woman, though, you get to get off
first.
Yeah.
But they don't have equality.
Yeah. But if everybody's equal, then you just get off in the order you got on.
No, you just like, hey, dude, good luck. See you on the other side. Hope you make it off the boat, weaker species of person. I've been reading children's books to my kids. And by the way, children's books are just shitty rappers.
Okay.
Bring up any children's book. It's all rap. It's just bad rap.
I buy that. Yeah. Like Shel
It's
Silverstein.
like the cow goes moo. Ric Flair goes woo. Right? It's just like it's so dumb. They're so bad. They're just cashing checks.
Okay, I'm going to pull up a children's book and you can rap it. You see it up there?
Brown bear.
You're supposed to be rapping it, not...
Brown bear. What do you see? I see a red bird looking at me. See what I'm saying?
You're like Easy-E. Yeah, go ahead.
Red bird, what do you see? I see a yellow duck looking at me.
Whoa. Okay, you do it again. I'll be your hype man this time.
Right?
You ready? Okay.
Yellow duck, what do you see? I see a blue horse looking at me. No, but you got to jump in on this one. So when I say at the end, you got to jump at the
I did. I said
But you
me.
got to do the top one animal too.
Horse too?
Yeah, blue horse.
Okay, I thought we were just doing C and
Right,
me.
so it's yellow duck. What do you see? I see a blue horse.
No, I think it's me.
So you read it.
I think
You
it's
read
C
it,
and
okay,
me.
right?
All right,
You try.
let's go to the next one. Here we go.
Okay. Blue horse. What do you see? I see a green frog looking at me.
No, I think it's me. I think I need to be in on me.
So you try, and I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Blue horse, what do you see? I see a green frog looking at me. Okay. This is so dumb.
But this is what we read to our kids.
Yellow duck, what do you see?
I see a blue horse looking at me.
Fuck us. This is so
See if there's another one. Go find another one.
I went to-
Dude, we
okay.
might have to do children's rap all day. Baby bud, what do you see?
fucking bad. Okay, hold on. Let me see. What you said that's not my cow. That's the one you want?
No, go. Cows meow. Go to cows meow.
Cows meow.
Do
It's
cows
got,
meow.
Nah, they don't have. It's got to be one of these.
Real quick. So everybody, Johnny, even though you've never come over and seen the babies, you can put this at the end of all that.
Haven't invited me, but
Yes, I have. I've invited you multiple
When-
times.
when did you-
I've had a
when
couple
did
of
you-
my friends coming over.
when did you last invite me?
Last time we did this.
But when
What
last
about-
time we
what
did
about-
what?
what
Last
about-
time we did what?
What are you, Canadian? What are you, Garnett?
Last time we
What
did.
about-
I like how you're imitating me, who I was imitating you, and I did that.
I imitated you imitating me. Yeah.
Well, I'm imitating you, imitating me. That doesn't make any sense.
So I invited my friends over. My friend Justin, he's been one of my really good friends for like 10 years. Like, really good friends.
I don't think I've ever met this guy.
Yeah, I know. He's just, you might have met him. He was the guy that was like dating that famous girl and she went nuts on him. And so anyways, he's a good friend of mine. I invite him over to come over to the house. I go, hey man, we're going to order pizza so everybody could eat. Do you want some pizza? He's like, I don't know, I'm on the keto diet.
Yeah.
Him and his girl. I'm like, okay, you guys? Okay, I guess we'll figure out. We'll make it work for us. Okay. I'm like, okay. So I come over. I get them. I order pizza. We eat. We hang out. They leave. I go in the back. They pulled all the cheese and ate the cheese and left the pizza.
That's the diet, the ketogenic diet. Yeah.
Weirdos. That's all I gotta say. You guys are weirdos. What weird? I love Justin. You're a fucking weirdo. A weirdo. You left the pizza and you ate the cheese like a weirdo.
You can have a pizza if you have it with a cauliflower crust. You can,
What?
Yeah, they make cauliflower crust pizza now.
What is the point of all this?
Low carb. You can lose a lot of weight that way. I lost a lot of weight that way.
Dude, Krav Maga starts on Wednesday.
I was recommending it to my girlfriend's mom because there's this guy that's been going around sexually assaulting women on the sidewalks in our neighborhood, like going down, pulling their pants down and putting his hands down their pants and shit like that. And they were all kind of like a little weird because they like to go walking. It's a good neighborhood in Century City. And so now they're freaked out about it. And I'm like, yeah, you got to take some Krav Maga. My buddy says it's the best.
It's the best.
Yeah. Duh.
Real quick, we want to tell you about our good friends at Skillshare. That's right. Skillshare is an online learning community where millions come together to take the next step in their creative journey. With thousands of inspiring classes for creative, curious people, on top of that, with topics that are including illustration, design, photography, video, freelancing, and more. I mean, you name it, they got it. Film, video, fine art, animation, creative writing, marketing, production, freelance, entrepreneurship, you name it, web developed content, and crafts. Skillshare is an online learning community where you can meet others, people like you. You could learn. Skillshare offers thousands of classes for creative and curious people.
I signed up. You get 2 free months of the premium. And they have some, if you're interested in getting started in video editing, they have some great beginner classes from what I saw. But I signed up for some, to kind of learn some advanced stuff that I don't really know about. And there are some really, really high quality instructors. And the classes,
I think I'm going to do it, man.
the classes are quick. Yeah, you can learn all kinds of stuff.
Multiple classes that appeal to what you're looking for, everybody.
If you want to get 2 free months of their premium membership, it's Skillshare.com/broken.
Whoa!
Skillshare.com/broken.
And what do they get, Johnny?
2 free months of premium membership with access to all these classes for animation, creative writing, film and video, fine art, graphic design, illustration, some really cool illustration stuff. If you want to learn to illustrate on computers, there's some really good stuff there. Music, learn to make music, singing lessons even, photography, user interface, and user experience design if you want to design web stuff, web development. And you can also learn about business analytics, freelance, and entrepreneurship.
Love it, dude. Love all of it.
Marketing.
I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm in. I'm in. I'm going to go home.
Skillshare.com/broken. Also, you help us
/broken.
out. This is our first sponsor, so we kind of want to impress them.
I'm
If you just want to, you don't pay anything. You get 2 free months. Please help us out by going to sign up. Check out our Patreon too. We people are starting to sign up now. You can get a lot of extra footage. Last time we even left in Sam's bathroom break. People were like, "This is really behind the scenes. We got to see Sam go to the bathroom. His bathroom break." So it's that unedited.
So go to patreon.com//broken simulation. Yes.
Congratulations. Your valid email address has won you $1 million in the online Lotto Powerball promotional draw organized and sponsored by Qatar, Canadian governments, Canadian governments in conjunction with the South Africa 2010 FIFA World Cup organizing committee, a legacy to remember. This is one sentence, held on the 30th of May 2020 in Essex, United Kingdom and Ontario, Canada, to promote the 2022 Soccer World Cup to be hosted in Qatar, following the successful bid and approval by the Qatar 2022 FIFA World Cup Organizing Committee bid, FOC, as the host city for the 2022 Summer FIFA World Cup. Congratulations.
So you're a billionaire?
We are happy to inform you that your email address attached to ticket number B956475605454100 with serial number 465-63760 drew the winning numbers 13, 32, 41, 58, 60 with bonus number 14, power play 2 times, have emerged a winner of a total sum of $1 billion.
Yes! Dude, I've been missing these princes, right? These Nigerian princes.
This is the first one I've gotten, yeah.
Dude, like coronavirus just wiped them out and all their banks that they just want to give all their money away from.
To file your claim, you are advised to fill the claim form below and send it by email to info.graphictrustagent01@gmail.com.
Oh,
Sounds
perfect.
legit, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, it just sounds like there's a chain of command that I can talk to in case this thing doesn't work out the way it sounds like it might not. I'm sure there's a bunch of people. There's a manager I could talk to, and there's his manager and his manager, all the way up to Dr. Evil, right?
Our trust representative in South Africa. Immediately you read this message for quick and urgent release of your winning fund. Contact information is as follows. And here's the information they want from us. They want our full name, address, nationality, sex, age, phone number or fax, occupation, then our reference number and the winning number.
Oh, cool. And do they want our mother's maiden names, where we went to school,
That'll
our
come
dog's
next,
first name, and all that stuff?
Yeah, that'll be next. What they'll do is send us like maybe a fake money order or something like that. And then, have you seen the money order scams are the best ones because you actually get a real money order, and it'll deposit in your account, and the money will show up there on these stolen money orders. You'll be like, shit, I got $3,000 or whatever, and then they'll say, okay, but actually we need like $500 back. You send them $500 back, gone, Bitcoin or whatever, and then they take the $3,000 out of your account after you find out it's stolen, and you're fucked.
So if I take the $3,000, put it in my bank account, and I don't send them $500, can they take the $300 back?
Well, then they still take the $3,000, but you just end up with zero.
Yeah, why would you give the money to anybody?
Why would you give what money?
I wouldn't give any of the money. I'd be like, oh, I got this $3,000 this money order. Deposit the $500 in the mail. It's coming. It's coming. Fucking Pony Express.
Isn't it funny? We just talked about that, and then we got a scam email like the the very next day was to our work account here.
I love it. I love it.
Okay.
Dude, can you download can you send them back just like hardcore gay porn pics?
That's a good idea. I'll do that. That's
just download like the hardest of gay porn. Be like, dude, we're celebrating. Where are you guys? Get over here.
I'm celebrating the $1 billion I just got.
I will, dude. This is the Billionaires Bum Club right here, dude. Look at this. We're celebrating nuts and butts.
Okay. We got. This is a story that I like. This is from AP. Headline: Cambodian man kept live landmines as yard decorations. Wasn't that funny? Authorities in northwestern Cambodia have scolded a man. Scolded.
Am I saying this okay like this?
Yeah, it's
okay.
Just don't move it too much. For his lawn, they scolded him. Imagine if they did this in America. If you had live ammunition and your live explosives.
Well, how would you scold? What did they hit him with a ruler? Did they do this?
I think it was like Dikembe. Yeah,
did they sit him down and smack him on the ass in front of the whole class?
They have scolded a man for his lawn decorations, old landmines, and other abandoned ordnance still containing live explosives, an official said Friday.
Dude, this guy wants nobody on his lawn, huh? I mean, this is the crankiest old man.
About 30 unexploded munitions were hung from a tamarind tree.
Chimney would care.
And scattered around the man's yard, said Ken Shring, an official from the Cambodian mines. They have a Cambodian mine. That's how many mines there are still going around Cambodia. They have a Cambodian Mines Action Center. The government
and boy, did they fuck up because one guy got all of them in their lawn. How bad are you at your job when a dude is using it as lawn ornaments?
They were left over from 3 decades of civil war that ended in the 90s, and that most of the mines were still active and dangerous.
How did he pick them up?
It said he was a junk collector, and he had gathered them from rice fields and forests near his home to sell as scrap. The man, whose name was not revealed, told him that after the government banned the sale and purchase of landmines and other unexploded ordnance, he didn't know what to do with them, so he hung them up in his yard.
Totally makes sense, dude. Fuck, man. What am I going to do? I just got so much of this. Let me just put them everywhere where people could walk. Like, what do you mean hanging them?
They said the man sometimes acted as an unlicensed deminer by clearing mines from the fields of other villagers for money. And then he just kept them. Isn't that interesting?
So how do you do that? You go up and under it?
Fuck if I know, man.
And then you lift it up?
Very carefully. That's how you do it.
Dude, you're living dangerously. What do you think he got paid a day to do that?
Probably about a nickel.
All right.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Okay. You know, you're always kind of talking about faking your own death, right?
Yeah.
Talk about it all the
Still
time.
on the table.
Here's a headline from AP. Police: man faked wife's disappearance so she would avoid prison. There you go. A West Virginia woman and her husband faked her disappearance by pretending she plummeted from an overlook as part of a scheme to keep her out of having to go to prison, authorities said. Julie Wheeler and Rodney Wheeler were arrested on Tuesday on multiple charges, including conspiracy and giving false information to police.
Here's the thing, dude. What does it say there? Your 17-year-old son. You've included your kid in this? Like, some people are just born to...
Yeah, well, no, they didn't tell him. Maybe they did. I don't know. They said she was reported missing by her husband and her 17-year-old son. And then authorities searched for her for days, found her Tuesday alive and well, hiding in a closet in her home. So
Why would you stay at your own house? Like, what are you doing?
A criminal complaint said that Rodney Wheeler and his son, so his son was involved, planted items at the Grand View Overlook to make it look like she had fallen.
So what'd she get convicted of, by the way?
Yeah, something like, okay, here we go. Healthcare fraud after an investigation into a pill mill. So she was one of these people that was like pushing fucking oxy on
people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Isn't that interesting?
Like, oh, wow, she just happened to disappear.
So keep that in mind if you want to fake your death, Sam. You could end up going to
Well, you got to, not stay at your house. I think that's the number
let's talk
one.
about how we would do this differently.
Oh, dude, I had something I want to talk about, too. We'll get into this after.
Okay. How would you fake your death if you were to do it? Because they made a lot of mistakes.
Man, it's a great question. That'd be a great question. I would pay people to fake a kidnapping. And then I would have the car go off a cliff.
But then they're going to be, those people could get in trouble.
Yeah, so what?
Yeah, but then they would just say he's not dead or we faked it.
I don't know how to
I think the rule number one is it's got to be only you involved. You can't tell it. Nobody else can know about it.
Yeah.
Not even your family. It's got to be you. If you
Wasn't
want to
Olivia Newton-John's like husband disappeared and they found him in Mexico? He's like, "Don't find me. I'm happy. Leave me alone." She's like, "What?" But I miss you.
Guess you didn't like Greece, huh?
Yeah.
Her husband vanished without a trace 12 years ago during a fishing trip. He was working. Patrick McDermott, who was working as a cameraman at the time he went missing, has reportedly been found alive in Mexico.
And said, "Leave me alone. I don't want to come back." So I've been thinking about how the legalization of weed now has caused in states where it's legalized, and all states will be legalized. And you know my theory that we should legalize all drugs, tax them, and that's how we fund the cops, right? We fund the cops through drug taxes.
I buy that, yeah.
And you know, that way when you go to your Coke dealer, you get a police escort. How great would that be? Right?
That whole philosophy that you just wrote was so you could tell that joke, wasn't it?
No. But so I thought so that's another job that is gone from America, weed dealer. And I've been thinking about what are the great jobs that are no longer with us anymore, that we used to be everywhere, and now nobody does them anymore.
You got some?
Yeah. So milkman is gone. We no longer have a milkman anymore because I'm not power ranking them, even though the number one that I think's gone. I'll get into that in a few. But milkman's gone. Nobody does it anymore, mostly because guys probably got tired of them banging their wives when they were at work.
Jerk off booth mop man?
No, that's still out there. There's still adult bookstores who don't have any books, but you're on to something right there. So we have milkman, right? We have weed dealer, gone, right? We have paper boy, gone.
Almost, yeah.
Paper boy's gone.
I know the people who distributed the paper and the papers I've worked for have mostly been adults who were in need of part-time work.
Yeah, they took kids' jobs.
Oh, yeah, there's no kids doing it anymore. It's all adults.
It's just like dude with 3 teeth
That's exactly.
can't
exactly
read
right.
the papers that he's throwing.
I wasn't going to say that, but yeah, you're exactly right.
Right?
Totally. Yeah.
So that's
In fact,
gone.
all that kid work is most of the summer jobs that were by kids, fast food and all that shit. It's almost
All adults.
No, it's sad. Yeah.
It's super sad.
Go ahead.
Adults. So we got rid. So now all the delivery ones are gone. Papers, weed, milk, gone.
Oh no, not well. Weed delivery now is a new thing though. Now you have weed delivery men. That's new.
Like your weed dealer. It's gone. There's no more weed
but now
dealer.
there's actually a weed delivery man.
Okay,
there's
yeah,
an
good
app where
point.
you
Good
can
point.
get
So let me rephrase that. Weed dealer gone.
yeah, those
You're-
guys made a lot more money than the delivery men do now.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, like if you look at Postmates, right? I used to deliver food. I used to make hourly plus my tips. Now I barely make that.
Yeah. What else is going?
Next one. Clowns, mimes. You never see anybody being a clown anymore. When was the last time you saw a clown?
Up in the run up to it, I saw a promotional clown.
That's it.
That's it.
But there's no clowns. There used to be
You're right.
clowns everywhere. You could throw a cat without hitting a clown before.
Clowns became unfashionable, kind of scary.
Yeah, because
Nobody
they got
wants a fucking
creepy.
clown.
Mimes are the gay clowns,
Okay.
right? Mimes are just. You remember mimes? You'd be like in the park. There'd be some guy go,
Yeah, a silver guy who looked like a robot. Yeah.
yeah, nothing, gone. Mimes are gone. There's no mimes. Is Silver Robot Guy a mime?
Maybe. Did he talk? I mean, when he was on the street?
I mean, occasionally,
No, not a
but he
mime.
would dance.
Mimes have to be silent.
Mimes gone. Those are gone. I think, and the number one dude gone. You know what's gone now?
Movie rental guy.
Oh yeah, movie rental gone. Gone. So movie rental. So what do we have? We have clowns, mimes, delivery people. Okay, so milk paper boy, weed dealer, and then the number one job no longer around anymore.
Go on.
Porn fluffer. There's no more porn fluffers
Because of pills.
Yeah, because of like Blue Chew and
Chew.
all that stuff. That
You're
used
so
to be
right.
like girls who maybe they didn't want on camera. That just need a quick buck.
Is that girls who didn't want to be on camera or girls that they didn't want on camera? Which was it? Do you know?
Yeah, probably the second one.
Is it? Okay. That's so funny. It's funny because if you're a fluffer, you can't be too good at your job. You know?
Yeah.
Like you need to be
Just
good
gotta
enough.
get them to the end. Yeah, you just gotta get them hard, and then you gotta step away.
Yeah, but if you're like if your head game is really on point, we don't want you.
It's almost like, you know what you are? You're Dick Jenga. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You're just like
Edging the guy. Yeah.
you gotta walk away. You can't let it fall.
Yeah.
Porn soundtrack composer gone.
Yeah, nobody has a budget for that
Dude,
shit.
there used to be great porn soundtrack. Boom, 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 bam, boom, 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 bam,
Let's be
boom,
honest though,
boom,
most of
boom.
that shit was terrible.
No, it was great. They jammed, bro.
No, I mean I'm not talking about the music. Maybe the music was fine, but most of those movies were stupid and had a bunch of shit nobody cared about.
Well, yeah, but now it's just gone gorilla, which is just get to it.
I think that's great.
I'm not against it.
Like, did you want to watch all that plot? That was mostly for women. I
It
think.
made me laugh. No, porn was at that point was never about for women
Well, what was all the plot stuff for?
because they wanted to believe they were really actors. Back when they were trying
The
to
women, though, the women acting wanted to believe that they were, okay.
Did we talk about this
What's
before?
my
about
motivation in this scene? It's to make the guy's dick come.
Oh, gross, Johnny.
Headline. This is from Channel 10 in Boston. Former eBay employees sent cockroaches and a bloody pig mask to a Massachusetts couple in a harassment campaign. This is a crazy story. Six former employees of eBay have been charged with cyber stalking for allegedly waging a harassment campaign against a Natick, Massachusetts couple behind an online newsletter that criticized the commerce company. In a news conference, U.S. Attorney Andrew Lelling said Monday that the former employees sent menacing packages to the couple's home, including a bloody pig mask, to deter them from writing critically about eBay. Lelling said eBay executives were enraged by the coverage of the company on the couple's website. One allegedly said he wanted to crush this lady, quote unquote. Here's some of the shit they sent. Look at this. You see this? This bloody mask right here. Do you see this?
Now, what is it? Is it a mask? Is it just a face of a pig cut off? What is it?
It's kind of like a bloody pig mask, like they just said.
Hold on. eBay's a Fortune 500 company.
It's massive. Yeah, eBay's massive.
Now, is eBay and Amazon in competition?
Not really. eBay's, well, kind of now they are, yeah, since Amazon started letting people sell used shit on there.
Amazon's just going to eat everything up, huh?
Lelling called it a systemic campaign fueled by the resources of a Fortune 500 company to emotionally and psychologically terrorize a middle-aged couple. I don't know why them being middle-aged is relevant at all.
We do that all the time. Age, everything is age. They got to let you know what age it is. And by the way, like, how did you not think you were going to get caught?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
It's like, I mean, unless, like, have you ever heard the guy who, like, sued everybody?
Here's what I typed in. Guy who sues everybody, thousands of lawsuits, and immediately it came back with Jonathan Lee Riches,
Yeah.
known for the many lawsuits. Here we go. This must be him. Jonathan Lee Riches, known for many lawsuits he has filed in various United States district court. He's in jail now.
Oh, yeah, he sues, like, everybody.
He has filed...
Somali empires. Look who he sued.
Oh, wait, here we go. Okay, I'll read this. Since January 8, 2006, he has filed over 2,600 lawsuits in federal district courts across the country, some of which have received considerable press attention. Among the more famous defendants of his lawsuits are the New England Patriots coach Bill Belichick, former President George W. Bush, former Attorney General of the United States Janet Reno, Martha Stewart, Jeff Gordon, the NASCAR driver, Atlanta Falcons quarterback Michael Vick, Steve Jobs, Perez Hilton, Somali pirates, and pop star Britney Spears. He also sued the late Benazir Bhutto, Pervez Musharraf, you know, the guy from Egypt, and the Immigration and Naturalization Service. to prevent him from
In
being
November
deported.
7th to prevent him from being deported to Pakistan.
Oh wow, this is now. I gotta. You know how people can find little weird ways to make money and stuff, and kind of just grind it out.
Yeah.
I respect that. I've always liked those people.
Niche. Find your niche.
Well, yeah, but like find kind of little.
Niche.
Yeah, but not
Their niche.
I don't mean a niche. It could be any. Like you do a bunch of different things. You know what I'm saying? Just to make your money.
Jack of all trades.
Right. Yeah, well, something like those people who sell watches
plates.
and shit. Yeah, spin plates. Woman in China, 45, made $589,800 by buying insurance on flights that she predicted would get delayed. Was that smart? To avoid getting caught, she used over 20 identities to take out the insurance.
Hold on. So, and she knew they would get delayed?
She kind of placed bets, like probably looked at the weather and be like, oh shit, this is getting delayed because there's a big storm coming in.
Now, is it 10 minutes delayed? Good enough?
I don't know. Here we go. I'm just going to read the story.
Who even knew that was a gig? You could bet on that.
A woman in China was arrested by local police in the Chinese city of Nanjing after her scheme of making money off of delayed flights was discovered, the paper reported. The 45-year-old woman, surnamed Li, used 20 other identities in addition to her own to take out almost 900 travel insurance policies from 2015 to 2019. But instead of getting onto the flights herself, she was making use of her past as a travel service. I don't know. She worked in travel service.
Yeah.
And she would selectively take out insurance on flights that she thought would be delayed. The paper, citing the Evening Post, said she was able to receive relevant information beforehand that tells her if the flight was going to be delayed or canceled, and then she would purchase the tickets to the flights that are likely to be delayed or canceled.
Johnny, what is the crime here?
And then in total, she made around $500,000, probably the fake IDs. It says to avoid being on the radar of the authorities, she would only take out up to 30 and 40 to 40 insurance policies per identity. This is some bad writing. Fuck.
Yeah, well, it's Chinese.
For one flight, she made $19,600.
I just don't understand what the crime is.
Lee reportedly said she would try and get her flight ticket refunded if she knew that the flight was not going to be delayed in order to reduce her losses. But once the flight is delayed, she would make use of one of the insurance company rules that did not require the insured themselves to apply for compensation and proceed to get the compensation from the company. Unfortunately, police caught up with her and arrested her on April 29th.
Why? I still don't know why this woman's being arrested.
I don't understand how she made money, though. Wouldn't you pay for the ticket, then you insure the value of the ticket. It's just for the value that you're not getting paid more than you already paid, right?
I don't know.
That's confusing. Why would you get more money than you paid on the ticket? You know what I'm saying?
Because the Lord works in strange and mysterious ways.
No, it's just mysterious. What would you say are good ways to like classic ways of getting back at somebody who's fucked with you, like especially when you're in high school? What you can like TP their house, egg their house. What are some other like sort of pranks you can do? What else would you say you could do? Egg somebody's house, TP their house.
Egg somebody's
kind of,
house.
Is there anything else like that you can do?
Like put stuff in their locker. Bang their sister.
Yeah, we're not necessarily talking about like kids here, but okay. Well, I'll tell you what.
Take a shit in a bag and then set it on fire.
Now you're getting somewhere. Okay, Arrow star Stephen Amell, you know that show Arrow? He has accused his neighbor of pooping on his roof.
Now, why is he on the roof?
That's what we're about to find
Were
out.
they having a house party?
There's perhaps nothing more relatable than having a neighbor you don't like. Just ask Stephen Amell. The Arrow star took to social media this week to discuss issues he's been having with the woman next. It's a woman. Wow, the woman next door. She has been pooping on his roof. Here's what she said.
How does he know?
Because there's a fucking picture right there. If you want to look at that.
Oh my.
And this is a tweet from him. Our next door neighbor has been illegally doing construction for 3+ years. Cass that must be his girlfriend or his wife, got upset with her after we did everything we could to be neighborly. Cass called her out multiple times on Memorial Day weekend. The next day, she snuck into our backyard and shit on our roof.
What kind of house does he live in?
I don't know. What does it matter?
It does. Is it a flat roof? Is it a fucking...
Well, you can see it right there. It looks kind of flat, doesn't it?
No, I can't tell. Is it going this way or is it that way?
Are you what? Are you asking because you'd be more impressed if it was like an A-frame house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, did she like? What was her pants down? Because if you poop on it, it would roll into
It
your
would roll
pants.
down, yeah.
Is she going like no? Because women will go with no underwear, and I used to think that meant they were horny, but it's really that they either didn't do laundry or they don't want to ruin their good underwear. So sometimes it goes. So she could drop it and then it could sit. But I'm very impressed with just the poop itself. Like, have you ever seen the poop that the girl did at a Tim Hortons in Canada? Where she took a shit, grabbed it, and threw it lasso style at somebody that wouldn't let her use the bathroom because she wasn't a customer. But I was so impressed with how the poop stayed together. Because maybe I take bad craps because I'm unhealthy, but I feel like I could not drop a deuce and then just grab it up and throw it.
We had this girl we went to school with called Heather. And in middle school, she took shit out of the toilet and threw it at somebody at a party.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that.
We made fun of her forever, you know.
Well, I mean, like, she tried to use that as like a superpower and it blew up in her face.
We would ask her who flung the poo. That's what we would always ask.
That was her name, Flung Poo?
No, who flung poo. That's what we would ask her, who flung the poo.
Was she Asian?
No, she just hated it. She really hated it. Heather.
Well, why'd she do that? Was she being attacked?
No, she just got mad at one of her friends. You know, like how women kind of get like, I've had enough of this shit.
So she went, took a shit and threw it?
Threw it. Yeah.
Man, that's some serious. I mean, that's a man. Go to the Tim Hortons one where the girl throws poop and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Is it a video? What is
Yeah, it's a video. It's a security cam video. And it's unbelievable. I mean, this girl picks it up and throws it like it's a boomerang.
Like, you're impressed by it, is what you're saying.
100%.
Here we go. Video. Disgusting moment. Woman throws her poop at a Tim Hortons worker.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, gosh. She looks I've never heard of this story. This is interesting.
Warning, this contains some shit.
Literally.
So, see, she's arguing, fuck you, I just got to use the bathroom, which I totally on her side. I want to use the bathroom. I just want to use the bathroom. Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really? Hey, fuck you, I got to take a shit.
Respect for getting the...
Oh, my God, look at her. Oh, my God.
So, wait a minute.
Oh, my God.
So, wait, hold on. Okay, so before... We got to talk about what she's saying here. So right here, she's getting napkins, right? And she's saying like,
I gotta take a shit, let me use the bathroom.
no, I think when she's getting the napkins, she's like, do you want me to do this right here? Like she's threatening. She's
Right,
amping
which
it up.
is my problem with like, dude, the girl's gotta take a shit, let her use the bathroom.
Yeah. Okay. So look, she's like, do you want me to do this here? And then she gets the napkins.
I'll do it. You don't think I'll take a shit right here on your floor? Hey?
Pants are,
Hey?
I love that she had her sweater around her waist. She took her sweater off.
Yeah, because she's Canadian, that's proper.
What is she? Oh no, she shits on the floor.
Yeah, I told you that. Now watch her grab it. It's a healthy shit.
Oh, she shit more. Oh man, that's like some Ari Shaffir stuff.
No, dude, Ari wishes he could take that nice of a poop. That is a healthy human being.
You're
right
right,
there.
she did sling it. This video is for some reason at like double speed. I don't know why they sped it up. I would love to watch the whole thing in regular speed. In fact, I might slow it down for our viewers at home here. Wow, that's so interesting, dude. Look at that freeze frame there, the image of her just like, that's a good baseball, like finishing, like as a pitcher, you kind of want to be in that position when you're done.
Look at that. I mean, like, dude, she doesn't give a frap. You see that? Ha, ha, ha.
Oh, wow.
You get that?
Yeah, I got it. Nice job. Did you see this story in, I think it was Chicago. Yeah, Chicago. Did you see these officers that broke in, or not? There was this campaign office of this senator was looted. And the cops just all went in there and started loafing around and drinking coffee and shit.
Yeah.
Did you see that one?
No, I mean, Chicago should be,
We looked at the videotape and we
First of all, listen to this guy talk. This is the senator.
8 or more police officers, including
It's weird.
3 white shirts.
Sounds like he's talking through.
Who did he beat for this? Who did you lose to?
Yeah.
One
I thought they have video on this thing. But, hold on. These cops are just I mean,
here's the whole thing, dude. Like,
he's most offended that he goes, they even drank my coffee.
yeah. Who'd this guy be?
One
Helen
was on
Keller?
their cell phone. They even had the unmitigated gall to go and make coffee for themselves and to pop popcorn, my popcorn, in my microwave.
In his
Wow.
microwave.
Looters were tearing apart businesses within their sight, within their reach.
Isn't that interesting? I don't even know whose side I'm on here.
I'm on his side.
Yeah.
But it's just like, how did you win?
Yeah.
Well, I was out
did
there.
you beat like
As
a
was
Helen
chief
Keller, like you
as
said?
the
Yeah.
rest of the department. And
This guy doesn't he look like Dicka? Doesn't he look like a Dicka guy?
Yeah,
Dicka.
Yeah, one of those SNL guys.
It's so funny how Chicago is completely different now,
What
right?
do you mean by that?
Like Chicago used to be this, like everybody knew who lived in Chicago loved Chicago. Now it's just chaos. They've ruined it.
Here we go. Okay, see these guys? Look at this.
Duh, duh, duh.
They're just laying around.
Yeah, had a hard
Look,
day.
look, this guy's taking a nap at the desk.
Yeah, why not?
Makes popcorn, and this is what was going on everywhere, like right around that corner. When the police were just taking
People
to chill out.
Yeah, I get it. It's just like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't have to fund the cops.
Here's this wonderful woman here talking about.
Oh, you know what I call her? Five head.
She's got. That
She's
might be
the
a
worst.
6 head, actually.
Can you find the audio of her getting in a fight with an assemblyman verbally?
Oh no. Okay. Lori Lightfoot, right?
She is the worst.
She's even on the list for vice president.
Yeah, and dude, well, that's why they're doing all this. That's why they're fucking everything up, because they want to show they'll do anything for the New World Order.
Alderman Garza, thank you, Alderman Carter. We'll go to Alderman Lopez and Taylor Harold and Thompson. Alderman Lopez.
This guy goes off.
Thank
I
you.
love it.
You know, before we started this, we're having a conversation about what's going on in our neighborhoods, and it's heart-wrenching, gut-wrenching. But this is what I was trying to get at this morning, is that when downtown is in lockdown, our neighborhoods are next. And our failure to fully get ready for what's going on in the neighborhoods, we're seeing this destruction, and we're thinking that it's going to somehow end tonight. We have seen where in other cities this has gone on for days. And we need to come up with a better plan for days, at least for the next 5 days, to try and stabilize our communities. Right now, Mayor Back of the Yards has, in Brighton Park, from Halsted almost all the way through to Kedzie, along 47th Street, has been a virtual war zone. Ashland Avenue, which borders between me and Alderman Taylor, has had 400 people and 4 lanes of traffic almost for an hour. And we can't expect our police, and I don't fault them at all, to be able to control this. But I know that we asked our faith base yesterday to stand at the front line between police and looters and rioters. And I am simply not comfortable telling my churches, those people, to be the intermediary in the middle of a riot that's citywide. We need something better, because right now we only have 370 whatever National Guards on standby. Half our neighborhoods are already obliterated. It's too late. We have to come up with a better plan, because my fear is once they're done looting and rioting and whatever's going to happen tonight, God help us, what happens when they start going after residents, going into the neighborhoods? Once they start trying to break down people's doors so they think they got something, or, we know that people are here to antagonize and incite and use.
Thank you, Alderman. Next question.
Well, no, I want an answer. You commented on everybody. I want an answer. It's not something you ignore. This is a question that I have.
I think you're 100% full of shit, is what I think. If you think
no offense, well, fuck you then.
Hold on.
Who are you to tell me I'm full of shit?
And if you think We were not ready, and we stood by and let the neighborhood go up. There's nothing intelligent that I can say to you.
Well, maybe you should come out and see what's going on.
One of the stupidest things I have ever heard. I understand you want to preen. I understand that you think that you...
Mayor, you need to check your fucking attitude. That's what you need to do.
Every single person
Right now, no. You need to check your attitude. Wait a minute. I'm being disrespectful. She just told me I'm full of shit. No. You're not, you cannot tell me I'm full of shit.
Everybody, come on, let's calm down.
Come on now. Come on.
Wait a minute.
Feel it.
Wait a minute.
Ray, cut it off, please. Calm down, please.
She's a garbage person.
My neighborhood.
Please calm down.
And he's a religious guy. He's a religious
Right now we
dude.
need solutions. So people need solutions. Let's step up, right? All hands on deck right now.
Right. Bullshit.
Okay, we'll move on, but we recognize certainly the devastation in your neighborhood and is not being taken lightly at all.
Apparently not.
Alderman Farrell.
My questions, I'm sorry, Sam, I should have lowered my hand. My question's been answered. I wanted to know what were the resources
Okay.
This guy survived coronavirus, and then he got the bill. It was $1.1 million for being on a ventilator. That was his coronavirus bill. Isn't that crazy? 70-year-old man.
Dude, when you get that, do you just laugh? Do you go, I mean, dude, I remember one time I hit this van and it was a pack with a Mexican family. And when you hit a van and you don't know what's inside it, it's like a Jack in the Box, right? And you're like, well, what's inside? Is it a dude? Is it a soccer team? Is it a Mexican family that just people just keep coming out and Nana's in the fucking glove compartment, right? Dude, they sent me a bill for dude, they were like, we want $150,000. And I was so broke back then. I'm like, you might as well sue me for the moon at this point. For the moon. You might as well ask for the moon, the stars, and heaven above, because you have just as much chance of getting that as $50,000 or $150,000. You're going to send a 70-year-old man a bill for $1 million?
Fortunately, he has Medicare. Apparently, Medicare is going to cover some of that, but still, it's like...
Kiss my dick, I tell him. Dude, I'm 70. I ain't going to do jack shit. I would pull all my money out right there, and I would be like, nope, nobody's getting any of this. Go fuck yourself.
Okay, so we talked about how prisons are a little different overseas. Here's a good story. 2 Italian inmates who managed to escape prison in Rome left behind a note for the jailer in which they promised to return in 15 days. In the letter, they said, we needed to, quote, protect our children from a nasty business they have gotten themselves into. The prisoners said that their children were in trouble, adding that they will return after steering them away from the problems. They vowed to return 15 days after resolving all the issues with the families. Police said the inmates, Davad Zakanovic and Lul Akhmedovic. This guy, look at this guy's name.
I'll fight everybody.
Look at his name right here. It's like a rapper's name. Lul Akhmedovic.
That's so funny.
46 are cousins, and they had fled from jail on June 2nd. They scaled the walls using a water hose in the courtyard, the police said.
Oh, that's so good. Do you know in Italy, if you have a terminal disease, you can't go to jail? So, like, people who get, like, cancer just start robbing banks.
Well, they kind of do that here, right? Compassionate release of prisoners, they do that.
But you can't go to jail. You're already in jail.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You don't get convicted of it?
Yeah.
That's so interesting. What if you get better? Like, what if you heal?
Well, you know, like, that's a comic that fucking disease. He's like, I gotta die. He hasn't died. Everyone's like, okay, dude.
Or even like, what's his name? Amazing Randy, right? Like, is that who you're talking about? Who Steve Byrne did that documentary about?
Oh, know? Yeah.
He's supposedly been dying for like 10 years now.
Yeah. Well, you do enough speed, you're gonna get weird. The Amazing Jonathan?
Amazing Jonathan, yeah. Amazing Randy is the skeptic guy.
You know, what's so funny is that I follow the Amazing Jonathan, and I have this bit that talks about, like, I do a joke about living my dreams and how now I'm, like, on stage bombing. So I followed Amazing Jonathan, and I go, you know, now I'm following the Amazing Jonathan bombing. His family thought I said that he was bombing.
Oh, I see. I just thought you said that just now, so I can get why they did.
No, I meant following the Amazing Jonathan, bombing.
Yeah, I got
me
it, yeah.
bombing. Well, they were on acid, and they're like, dude, what'd you just say about Jonathan bombing?
no.
I'm like, no, I'm saying I was bombing after Jonathan. I had to send Jason Ralston to talk to them. And you know what?
That's not
Jason
it.
Rouse
Is that the guy you
is
want?
the voice of reason. You done fucked up.
Here's a story from Canada. Canadian conservation officer fired for refusing to kill bear cubs. He just won his legal battle. So apparently he was ordered to kill bear cubs.
Why?
I don't know, like
Because there's too many?
Here we go. A conservation officer in Canada who was fired for refusing to kill 2 black bear cubs has won a protracted legal battle over his termination.
Do you know
He was okay. Here we go. He was sent to a mobile home park in 2015 near British Columbia, where a female black bear was rummaging through a freezer, and he shot and killed the mother, but decided not to harm the cubs, who residents told him hadn't been spotted eating food or garbage. Instead of complying with the kill order, he took the cubs to a veterinarian, who assessed them and transferred them to a recovery center. So yeah, he has. Good for him, I say.
Well, I mean, why kill the parent? Just like fucking hit it with a tranquilizer.
Yeah, good point, I guess.
Hey, dude, do you know in Alaska that the black bear is mating with the polar bear, and they're having like these hybrid bears?
What, like gray bears?
No, which totally makes sense, seeing that the black bear is shagging the biggest, fattest white bear, right? I mean, having Blake Griffin bears, right?
Can they jump like 8 times
yeah,
higher
Blake Griffin. This bear can dunk from half court, jumping over fucking Japanese cars.
That's so funny. You know, feel like this is right out of your act, my friend. New York City is officially recommending glory holes for safe, socially distanced hookups.
What?
New York City's health department has taken the
Hold
surprising
on,
step.
stop. How did you set this fucking story up? This is right out of your act?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I mean, you love the joke about glory holes being safe for sex, right? I feel like you said something like this already. New York City's health department has taken the surprising step of endorsing glory holes as a way of having safer sex during the pandemic.
How is that possible? How is that safer sex?
A safe sex guide put out by the city encourages people to take all possible precautions to prevent transmission of COVID. Among the advice given in the guide suggests make it a little kinky, be creative with sexual positions and physical barriers like walls that allow sexual contact while preventing close face-to-face contact.
No, now you're face to dick, by the way. That's what a glory hole is. And second of all, what, the virus that can't get through the hole? If the virus is like, oh, it looks like we're a square peg, can't go through the round hole, huh? And dude, have you ever seen like the one European politician who banned threesomes? Can you look that up?
No.
I don't even know if it's real, but it's so funny.
Belgium health minister puts ban on non-essential sexual activities of persons 3 or greater.
Yeah, look at her. Like this chick has any chance.
Is that real?
Is it?
Look at her face, dude. Is that a real person?
Yeah. I mean, any sex with her weighs at least a threesome.
Health Minister De Block. Well, why would... Oh, Maggie De Block. Maggie... Dude, is her... Come on, dude. Look at her. Maggie De Block. That's her name? De Block.
And why... Like, her husband must have been into threesomes, and she's like, you know what? I'm an outlaw, so you stop doing it.
No, dude, that's a real person. She looks like De Block. Look at her. She looks like a block of cement.
Yeah, I mean, dude, when you get that under chin, you got trouble.
Dude, look at her face.
Look at you. No, you look
It looks like a Photoshop.
That looks like she's having a threesome just with her face.
Oh, my God.
Imagine that. Like, oh, dude, you can't have threesomes. Why? Because you can't have threesomes?
Yeah, that's like just making everything illegal that you couldn't do in high school.
Yeah.
You know, like,
well, that's
like no running a 40 time faster than 5.9 seconds.
Joe Bartnick has a funny line that says, "Never give a fat chick power. They have too many axes to grind." Right? That's an example of it.
Certainly, you don't want any fat chick police officers. That's for sure.
Oh, well, they're not gonna. Who they gonna chase down?
Polk County Sheriff is looking for a man photographed wearing a utility belt, a bra, and carrying a long knife. Here's the picture. Look at this picture, Sam.
Well, as Dave Attell would say, this guy's ready for everything, right? I mean, who knows what he's walking to? Vietnam, bondage, sex party.
This is not the image.
The images were captured Saturday by Chad Hoffman's trail camera. So some guy's hunting camera on land that he rents near Polk, which is about 20 miles northwest
That looks
of
like a
York.
problem with crystal meth, right?
So
That's what happens when you get on crystal meth. Like when.
Let's listen to what this guy said.
I believe what I saw in that picture, something out of the ordinary, obviously.
The trail cam is set up on ground Hoffman rents near Polk, which is about
Okay, so the photo show a man wearing a utility belt, a bra, and not much else.
Dude, that is when trans attacks right there, okay? So when you do speed, right? Like people who do a lot of speed, like they go hard in the paint, right?
Yeah.
You could see them in these like recovery rooms. Whatever speed, you know what they call speed?
Would you be able to pick out which drug somebody had abused, like out of a lineup? Like, could you say, okay, speed, heroin?
Yeah. So speed, you know what the nickname is in the 12 step? No, queer juice. Okay? Because it makes you do gay shit.
Okay.
So like when guys do it, they
speed, that's cocaine, meth? Or
no, that's just like tweaks, crank, speed, meth. That's what it is, not coke.
What about poppers? That's not included?
That's
anymore?
like with you do the speed, then you do the poppers. Go back to the guy.
Okay.
All right. That's what happens when you do a lot of tweak. You end up walking around with a bra on as a guy. You become a fucking a sissy bitch, right? Right? That's what you want to do. Girls, when they do tweak, they go the opposite way. They become Bob Vila, right? And they're like this old house, and they're like.
So are they more interested in dick then, though, or are they more interested in women too?
They don't want to have sex. They want to do like home improvements.
Oh, I see. Okay.
They want to like fucking fix the counters and reupholster the
like Martha Stewart.
Yeah, no, not Martha Stewart. They don't want to cook. They want to go Bob Vila this old house.
Just renovating.
They want to renovate. They're like, okay, man, we got a fixer-upper right here.
What do you think that's about?
I think that when the Japanese made that was either a byproduct or a part of that is to make super soldiers who were submissive, like, and they wanted for soldiers, but they never thought about what the effect would be on women.
Weren't the Germans supposed to be on that shit too, like for a lot of the war?
Hitler was a tweaker.
But like even the soldiers were meant to be on coke, right, or something like that, some kind of upper.
No, that's my joke. That's why the Nazis lost. They gave up fighting. They were just too busy trying to suck their own dicks.
Which would you say is more addictive?
They're both pretty addictive because they both end up involving sex.
Which fucks up your teeth, Thors?
Oh, dude, you never see crackheads can lose their teeth. Cokeheads don't.
But crack, is that in with tweaking? Not really, right?
Here's a funny thing. Crack dealers never want their clients to find out about tweak.
Because it's like more extreme.
Because it's like crystal meth is like, crystal meth is like they worked out all the kinks of coke.
So what? It lasts a lot longer.
Yeah, you go longer. You don't have the nose drip. You don't have any of that shit, and you just go longer.
That's so interesting. Here's the headline: Poland invades Czech Republic in a misunderstanding. Isn't that interesting? Poland has admitted to briefly invading the Czech Republic last month in what the Polish Defense Ministry described as a misunderstanding. Polish troops guarding the frontier as part of coronavirus measures took up positions by a chapel on the Czech side of the border. They apparently stayed for several days.
That sounds like war on two places I can't find on the map. Right? I mean, dude, this is like World War II remix, right?
The Polish army is going to teach women self-defense for free.
Krav Maga, dude. It's the best fighting system for chicks.
That Polish army, not bad, right? Look at that.
Dude, I went to Afghanistan and I saw like chicks with guns. I had a new fetish.
Look at not bad here by these Polish.
Dude, Polish chicks all young chicks are hot.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
How young are we talking here?
18 and older, you scumbag.
Thank you. I just wanted to give you the opportunity to clarify that. Okay, headline from Vice. Scientists have discovered vast, unidentified structures deep inside the Earth.
Yeah! Hollow Earth!
Scientists combed through nearly 30 years of earthquake data to probe huge and mysterious objects near the Earth's core. Isn't that interesting?
How come this story's so small? Dude, you know what they're going to find right in the middle there? A fucking albino lizard person named Pindar.
Scientists have discovered a vast structure made of dense material occupying the boundary between the Earth's liquid outer core and the lower mantle, a zone some 3,000 kilometers beneath our feet.
Johnny, here's another thing. Guess what, Johnny? We've never even been like that deep into the core.
Oh, no. Yeah, I know that. Researchers used a machine learning algorithm that was originally developed to analyze distant galaxies to probe the mysterious phenomenon occurring deep within our own planet, according to a paper published Thursday in Science. One of the enormous anomalies located deep under the Marquesas Islands had never been detected before. Think about that. There's something in the Earth that's never been detected before.
Yeah, dude, there's so much of Earth nobody even talks about.
While another structure beneath Hawaii was found to be much larger than originally estimated.
All right. Yeah, dude, it's called lizard people, ant people. They're in the middle of the thing. Jeffrey Epstein's chilling in Middle Earth, banging chicks. Johnny, great job today.
What are the odds you think? Look at this. Look at how the image they made of this. Isn't this crazy?
Yeah, it's just all bullshit, dude. Go on. What's your question?
If you had to handicap it, what were the odds you say of people living in under the earth somewhere?
100%.
I don't mean like in
dead
tunnels.
serious.
You serious?
Yes.
100%.
Yeah. All right, Johnny. I gotta go take care of babies.